here from BG Trading. Hope you are well. Today is 31st of August 2021, and I'll be analyzing Province Resources Limited, which the SX code is PRL. Lot of hype into hydrogen lately, and we wanted to see whether Province Resources could be the stock that we're looking for in order to have exposure to hydrogen. And also, we want to understand a little bit what is hydrogen all about anyway. So let's have a look. Before that, I just want to remind you this is not a financial advice, just us from BG Trading, sharing with you how we apply our strategies, how we know when to buy, when to sell stocks, how we set up targets, how we set up stop losses, how we avoid FOMO, which is one of most common mistakes from traders in the market. All in this channel for you. So if you like, please subscribe the channel now and share this video with someone that you believe could be helping. Now, I have put together this analysis. Okay, this is explain everything about Province Resources and its hydrogen project, including how the hydrogen is it's made, the macroeconomics, everything. We're going to be covering it right now in this video. As I always say, before investing or trading, make sure you understand what the company is all about. Understand the growth prospect, the macroeconomics that could directly affect that particular company, particular sector, particular industry. All the external facts. This is very important because that will help you to make not just only better decisions, but also feel psychologically a lot better because you are confident that you're investing in something that could have something that you actually believe on, not just putting the money in a random stock that someone on Facebook, on YouTube tell you to do. Okay, so that's what we're going to cover now. Province Resources is a natural resource company currently focusing a vast of different mineral exploration projects, including copper, gold, nickel, cobalt, vanadium, and other mineral opportunities. But the reason we're talking about the stock now is regarding the high energy project, which it is a project related to renewable green hydrogen energy. Now, just before I forget, this whole full analysis here I'm going to make available for anyone that wanted to read the whole through. I also got a video here explaining how they actually produce hydrogen energy out of green energy. All going to be available in my Facebook group here, Buy, Grow, Sell Strategy for Share Traders. Make sure you jump in there, and I will be putting the link of the analysis just as I've done here for core lithium last week. So a lot of great content in this. Back to the analysis. So understanding a little bit, the whole idea is to have absolutely a zero carbon gas emission, okay, with this process. So they basically take energy that is generated through renewable electricity, aeolic or a solar energy, even water. So what they do, they put through electrolysis, which is the process explained here in this video. So you understand, I'm going to explain exactly what it is. But what happened is they separate the hydrogen molecule and that become a liquid hydrogen, and then they storage the liquid hydrogen. So this liquid hydrogen creates throughout a green process is capable of supplying domestic and international markets. And this is where the game change becomes. Look at this. More and more governments around the world are actually adopting net zero carbon emission policy in a global scale. And a lot of countries, they want to minimize and become like sort of a zero carbon emission by 2050. Europe, Japan, South Korea, China, a lot of countries. So, and that could be triggered a what we call hydrogen energy boom. This is a company that it could have direct exposure to hydrogen, provided the company take all the steps to start producing hydrogen out of the projects, the green energy projects. Now, a few macroeconomic facts here that I would like to just quickly discuss with you is that storage renewable power for a long period of time compared to battery storage. So this is the advantage of hydrogen. So a compressed liquid hydrogen can store it for a long time. By 2025, by 2050, US demand for hydrogen could increase like pretty much double what is now. That's what they're saying here as well. So all varies from different resources as well. Bank of America believes the hydrogen technology will generate $2.5 trillion in direct revenue and $4 trillion of associated products such as fuel cells vehicles in Canada. In fact, there are a few automobile makers that are already using hydrogen fuel cells to hydrogen as a fuel for the vehicles. Now, there's a lot of controversy whether hydrogen is better than lithium, than battery electricity for domestic vehicles. Even in this, we found out that it's unlike that hydrogen will surpass battery electricity for domestic vehicles. However, there are a lot of proof that it could be a great solution. Hydrogen could be a great solution for large commercial vehicles such as trucks, ships, and trains. So all different ships and trains compared to a normal lithium-ion battery. So very interesting here as well. Also, the company can sell the energy to different markets. Now, a few interesting facts is that obviously I put here as a highlight that government support incentive is the catalyst for the success of green hydrogen adoption. So really depends on the government to support this. And we're seeing a lot of countries already support. Australia is already supporting this infrastructure. In fact, the company has already received funds from the government in both level, federal and state. Here are the fundings to sort of incentivize this hydrogen project. Another very interesting fact here is the Fortescue Metal, which is the fourth largest iron ore producer in the world, has been potentially looking into hydrogen energy in their mines. How cool is that? Iron ore production using green energy. Now, this is the key part for this this project as well. Provided that Fortescue Metals own a considerable amount of land around the project. See, actually, FMG owns a considerable amount of land around this province resource project. The company could be well benefit from a potential partnering offtake agreement from Fortescue. So that could be good. That definitely will be a share price sensitive information if something comes up on a pipeline regarding that sort of thing. So other things already happened here. So the company is already executing a completed MOU with Total Wind in order to now starting a scoping study, then feasibility study, and then that's when things are starting to roll out. So other projects like gamma nickel copper project, there's also salt and potash project going on here in Australia. There's a heavy mineral project as well, and Sweden project for vanadium. There's a lot of things going on in this company. Could be a lot of announcements on pipeline from various sort of projects, but I think the one that could be most share price sensitive will be regarding the hydrogen project. Now, let's understand what's happening with the stock price now. Now, as you can see here, from February, the stock was trading around 2 cents. And then all of a sudden, there was a massive boom, like 985%. Obviously, we didn't trade. We have been looking at hydrogen stock until people start talking about on the forums, groups, and everything else. And then quite a few subscribers start asking us about the stock. So, because it was so high, we decided not even talk about the stock. At that stage, we waited to see what we call consolidation phase. And that's what happened here after this massive boom. The stock went down about 40% and entered into a consolidate phase, which is now trading within this range, which ranges from the bottom level of 12.5 cents and the top level of around 17, like 18 cents, I would say 18 cents. Yeah. So this provides us a very interesting trading point as well. Obviously, if you buy around here, you're able to take about 35% profit, a little bit more, almost 40%. But what we normally like doing is buying stock like this, provided there's a compelling growth prospect, which is at the moment, not just into the company level, but in the macro level as well. We like buying the stock when we have what we call bullish intersection, which is the yellow line crossing the red line. And then we have bullish intersection, two levels here, guys. And level 1, which is again like the yellow line crossing the red line, as you can see here, and level 2, which is basically the candle crossing the yellow line and in fact trading above the yellow line. When the candles on Rekenach, which is another indicator that we use, are trading above the yellow line, so that's when we say that the stock is actually entering into a bullish trend. It can be short term, long term, or anything like this. Let's say, for instance, this last bullish intersection here, as you can see, we had a increment of 27% until to the top, which is intraday, reached 18 cents here, about 28%. Okay, so we can easily apply BGS 20 strategy. Okay, provided that the stock is currently in the consolidation level. Now, obviously, buying stock around the SMA levels, stop loss is a must. So you gotta make sure you got a stop loss. For a stock like this, you gotta be putting at least 15%. Okay, 15%, which goes well under the bottom of this this range here, which is fine. So if it falls under, it just means that the trade didn't go through and then it just got wrong. Nothing wrong. Trade is, you want to make sure we win, we complete the trade, we went at the best time possible to make most number of positive trades possible. But sometimes, obviously, things can go wrong. We get right all the time, but most of the time we manage to get right. So that's why we stretch our stop loss a little more than normally, especially because we're talking about micro cap. And that's extremely important to understand that micro cap, you have to allow a little bit more a range in terms of like stop losses. If you do too narrow, it means that stock could just intraday to a level, sell at a low, and then you miss the boat again. So that's what we don't want that to happen. And obviously the targets then can do just simply 20% target from the entry point, for example, provided the 20% target stays under 18 cents, which was the last stop. So basically, if you buy now, you can sell at 20% with 18 cents. But this, according to this chart formation, we could have target well above this, potentially around 24 cents, because that's the last time the intraday reaches 24.5. So it could be a potential stretch to 60% gain in a trade with the stock, provided that we have some of this catalytic information out of the pipeline. Okay, so this is my analysis for Province Resources Limited. Hope you guys enjoy. This is a little bit longer video. I'm going to also break in parts, and I'll see you in the next video. The whole idea when we designed BG Trading BGS 20 strategy was to use only a set number of indicators to make it simple and clear to understand and to be able to apply our KPIs very easily and very effectively. So you don't have to be any Wall Street smart person to be able to apply those strategies. We really hope this course will help you to make better decisions and make successful trades. See you in the course.